Well, good Monday morning to you, everybody. Rene here, trying to stay dry in my office. It's wet out there as I record this Devo. And listen, I just want to remind you, if you are in need of help right now, if you need shelter, or if your home or place of business has been flooded, we may be able to help you as a church or put you into contact with agencies that can help you. You can reach out to us at tlc.org/help. Well, have you ever heard of the Queen Mary? Have you visited it down in Long Beach? It was supposed to be named the Queen Victoria, but when its builder, Henry Royden, along with the board of directors of the Cunard Line in 1934, went to King George V to present him with the plans to this amazing ship, they said, "It is our honor to be naming this ship after the greatest queen our nation has ever known." And the king interrupted them and said, "I'm so privileged, my wife will be so honored." And they said, "Exactly," and had to change all the stationery, all the linens, all the plates that already had Queen Victoria to Queen Mary, the king's wife. I know they wish they could have reeled that sentence back in. We talked last weekend as we started our One Another series about words and the power of words and how easy it is to slip up with words. We need to craft our words to make sure they're apt and appropriate. But today I want to talk about, what do we need to craft our words for? What's to be the purpose of our words? Well, the one another verse I want to share with you today is from Hebrews 10, verses 24 and 25. And let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds. Let us not give up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but let us encourage one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. So let's put this into practice today, all right? All three of these things. I want to challenge you. First, consider how you might spur one another on toward love. Today, send a text or make a call or have a conversation with somebody where you say, "I love you." Not just, "Hey, how's it going?" Or "You want to see a movie?" But "I love you." Obviously, if it's appropriate, if it's apt. But tell somebody today that you love them, because we have such an unloving culture right now. Make sure you say that to somebody today. Then it says, consider how you may spur one another on toward good deeds. How do you do that? Well, notice the good deeds that others are doing and encourage them. So think of somebody you know that's doing some good deeds and notice it and encourage them today. And let me just give you, if you're coming up empty, let me just say, Robin Spurlock, who's our director of community outreach here at Twin Lakes Church, she does so many good deeds. She's in charge of the People's Pantry, and she probably could use some encouragement. If you're coming up dry, then email her at robin@tlc.org and just tell her thank you for all the good deeds that you're in charge of at the church. And then encourage people to not quit, to not give up. Would you, right after you watch this daily Devo today, would you just pause and think and pray and ask God to show you somebody who might be discouraged right now, might be thinking of quitting in some way, and contact them, text them, call them, visit them, and say, "Hey, God just laid you on my heart today to tell you not to quit." Today, let's practice Hebrews 10, 24 and 25. Let's think of ways, let's consider ways to spur one another on to love and to good deeds and to endurance, to not quit. Let's do some one anothering today.